sponsor is McDonald's Restaurant in North Sydney. Ladies and gentlemen, Jillian Elizabeth Gillis.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 14 beautiful contestants vying for Miss Attitudes of 1997. Aren't they beautiful? One will be crowned before the evening is eaten.
Well, you know what?
Yes.
I'm glad you and I are here and that we're not judges.
Oh, yes, yes.
They're going to have their hands full.
That is a very difficult
Yes.
job. Have you ever been a judge? I'm sure you have. Or before a judge.
I was before a judge several times, yes, yes.
Okay, all right. These young ladies are very nervous, Richard. We were
Yes.
just playing around there for a moment. We have next the announcement of Miss Friendship, Miss Photogenic, and also our talent competition finalists, and also the evening gown competition winners. Now, all of the prejudging took place earlier this week at the Sydney Inn, okay? So if have the envelopes, please. Miss Friendship. Now, Miss Friendship was voted on by the princesses themselves. And Ron has the envelopes for Miss Friendship. So, Richard, if you will please.
Well, the envelope, please.
Miss
And this is for
Photogenic.
Miss Friendship.
Voted on by the princesses themselves for 1997.
Miss Friendship Attitudes 97. The Miss Friendship Award is valued on by her fellow princesses. This year's award goes to Joanna Bizen, Miss Esso Center.
Joanna Bizen. Miss Friendship for 1997. Congratulations. The next one is Miss Photogenic.
I'll let you do this one. I'll open it for you.
Selected by pageant official, photographer Morrison Powell. Miss Photogenic. Whoa, this is a long one. Relax, ladies. It's based not only on the attractiveness of the individual, but by the manner in which she presents herself and takes direction in front of the camera, okay? Morrison Powell, the pageant photographer, has selected the following princesses and the finalists, okay? For Miss Photogenic, we have Miss Breton Toyota, Jennifer Rutherham, Miss Scotchtown, Audrey Bluer, Miss A&K, Genevieve Collis, Miss District 8, Angela Uden, and Miss Photogenic for 1997 is Angela Uden. Congratulations, Angela Uden. Congratulations, Angela. Photogenic 1997. And our next competition finalist, the talent. The talent finalists will perform their talent for us in a few moments. However,
We have to say who it is so she
Exactly.
can perform. The top placings in the talent competition in random order are Vanessa McClellan, Audrey Bluer, Jill Gillis, Genevieve Coles, Delene Gosby, Lila Ty, and the winner is Lila Ty.
Talent competition. Lila Ty, congratulations. Now, the next is our evening gown competition winner. Ta-dum. Let the drums roll. The top placings in the evening gown competition in random order are Vanessa McClellan, Audrey Bluer, Genevieve Collis, Jennifer Rutherham, Jill Gillis, Amanda Goodrow Penny, and the winner is Genevieve Collis, the winner of the evening gown competition. Congratulations. And let's congratulate all of our winners. Yes, let's hear it for them. Now we have our interviews. Yes. The interview winner. 6 finalists. Richard, you're lacking in your job there. I'll blame it on him.
I think it's the hired help myself. The top placings in interview competition in random order: Genevieve Collis, Delene Gosby, Vanessa McClellan, Melissa Kenna, Jill Gillis, Nadine Brand, and the winner is Vanessa McClellan.
Aren't they beautiful? Now let us hear it for all of our winners.
Okay, that's fine. Well, there you go, folks.
Our princesses will now be leaving the stage, and the talent finalists will be preparing for their talent display. Dance Interplay Network are back again for another dance selection. So we will have...
Let's send them away with a nice,
Yeah.
big,
Let them
warm
be nervous a little
welcome.
more. We'll now leave the stage.
Thank you very much, Ron. Appreciate that. Well, now, judges.
There
Are
they
you
go. Yeah. But they're not
No,
quite, they're not
no.
quite ready to go
Imagine
yet.
they got to add more to
That's
that.
right.
Oh.
We have to name our
Oh.
finalists, and then they have to go through some questions,
Right.
and it's quite an exciting evening for them. We have, in talking about an exciting evening, there's a group of young people had been performing for us this evening, Dance Interplay Network dancers. And their director is Maureen Nugent, and we want to thank them very much, of
Yes,
course, for
indeed.
adding to the excitement and also the entertainment for the evening. So we're going to call upon our junior interplayers in the ballet, and that will be Kelly and Shelley, and this will be followed by a folk ballet duet with Kelly Bonaparte and Shelley McPhee. So ladies and gentlemen, let us hear it for our junior interplayers as they do a ballet. Thank you very much. Ballet at its finest. Very professional indeed.
Indeed. When you see there's a little mix-up in the music, but they carry right on,
Did you
that's
see how they kept their
professionalism.
poise? And
Yes.
Yes,
Great stuff.
that's professionals. Speaking of professionals,
While you speak, not because I'm a professional, I want to tell you a little story, give you a little break. The reason I like to tell the story is see if you're still with us. This, this little snake came crawling home crying. He's, "Mummy, Mummy." Mother said, "What's wrong, dear?" She said, "Mummy, the snakes next door won't let me hiss in their pit." "Hush," she said, "and pay no mind, dear. I knew them when they didn't have a pit to hiss in." You're awake. That's nice.
well, it's not over yet, folks. We would also like to thank the following people: Kathy's and Beauty Salon, LeBlanc Printing, Maritime Beauty Supplies Limited, Company Supplies Limited, Maritime Maryland Travel, North Star Inn, North Sydney Mall, also Rhymes Flowers and Gifts, Simeon's Family Restaurant. Would you like
And
to
we
take
have
the
Shoppers
last
Drug Mart, and Susie Shear, Sunset Tanning Salon, The Subway, Debbie Smith Salon, Speedy Auto Glass, Todd Hiscock, Varsity Sportswear, and University College of Cape Breton.
one? Right on. Mhm. You know, Richard, every time, I don't know about you, but every time I come to do one of our pageants, I find I get nervous, so I can imagine what the young ladies
Yes.
are feeling right now.
Indeed.
I think what we will do now is take a call upon our talent finalists who will be performing for us. All right? And if they're all ready, we will call upon Miss Scotchtown, Audrey Bluer, and Audrey's talent was a poem that she wrote herself. So let us hear it for Miss Scotchtown, Audrey Bluer.
I would never be the person I am today or the person I hope to be without the loving support of my parents. No matter how old I get or where I go, in the eyes of my parents, I'll always be their little girl. My name is Audrey Bloor, and I've chosen to recite a self-composed poem entitled Forever a Little Girl. It doesn't seem that long ago I was Mom and Daddy's little girl. I cooed then talked, I crawled then walked, and asked questions from a little girl's world. Later on, when I became a teen, my questions were different by far. Can I have a few dollars? When can I date? Can I have the keys to the car? Now high school is ending, my teen years almost gone, and soon I'll become an adult. With a life of my own, a family perhaps, I hope I don't find it difficult. Whatever life has in store for me, I know I can give it a whirl, because Mom and Dad have raised me right, and I'll always be the little girl. Thank you.
Miss Scotchtown, Audrey Bluer. Miss A&K, Genevieve Collis, and Genevieve will do a Highland dance number for you. forth. Thank you very much. Miss A&K Genevieve Paulus, doing her Highland Dance number. Now, next on the program, we have another finalist, Miss Jack Duggins, Lila Ty, and Lila will be accompanied by Aaron Ledbeater. Glad I brought you with me, Richard. You come in handy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lila Ty, accompanied by Aaron Ledbeater.
It's one of those silent ones.
Gonna look a bit.
I got chills, they're multiplying, yet I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better understand, to my heart I must be true.
Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want.
What I need, oh yes indeed. If you're filled with affection, you're too shy to convey. Meditate my direction. Feel your way.
I better shape up, 'cause you need a
I
man.
need a man who can keep me satisfied.
I better shape up. You are gonna
You
prove.
better prove that my fate is justified.
Are you sure?
You're not sure that deep inside.
You're the one that I want.
Honey.
You're the one that I want.
Honey.
You're the one that I want.
The one I need. Oh yes indeed.
You're the one that I want.
Honey.
You're the one that I want.
Honey.
You're the one that I want.
The one I need. Oh yes indeed.
Wow. Miss Jack Duggins, Lila Ty, thank you. Accompanied by Aaron Ledbeater from Waterford, thank you. Talent. And our next talent finalist is Miss McDonald's Restaurant, Jill Gillis. Now, Jill has a self-written poem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The poem I'm about to recite is a self-composed poem left to the imagination to interpret. The storm. The shadows of hell are deep with anger. Their whispers burn in my head. The wind seems to show its fury, and the rain feels like pellets of lead. I stand there feeling the pain as it comes to me through the fight of the thunder and the lightning. My soul embraces the night. The forceful winds persuade the trees around me to scream. My body shivers at the sight of this miraculous scene. I'll never forget the look of the night, nor the way I feel, but I know next time I'll share my feelings in promising hope that I'll heal. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Miss McDonald's Restaurant, Jill Gillis. And our sixth talent finalist is Miss District 15, Delynn Gosby. And Delynn has a flute solo, Flying Free, and she is accompanied on the piano by Jody Jameson. Miss District 15, Delynn Gosby. Thank you very much, Delynn. And as Richard said, oh, I love listening to the flute, and especially played so nicely by Delynn. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 6 talent finalists for Miss Attitudes 1997. Let's hear it for them. And Richard, we're going to announce the winner. If we could have the envelope, please. Richard, as announced earlier, the winner of the talent contest was Lila Ty. Right. And you had done that earlier. Thank you. Now, we have our finalists. First of all, we're going to have our young ladies coming out on stage, and they will introduce themselves individually and also acknowledge their sponsors. Let's hear it for our first princess.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jennifer Rutterham, and I am pleased to represent my sponsor, Breton Toyota of Sydney.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mandy Gaudreau-Penny, and I'm very pleased to represent Fowler's Ladies Wear, North Sydney.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Angela Uden, and I am representing District 8. My district counselor is Bill Kite, and I'd like to say thank you for a wonderful pageant. It's been great.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow contestants, and honorable judges. My name is Nadine Brandt, and I am pleased to represent my sponsor, District 16, Councillor Rod MacArthur. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Genevieve Collis, and I'm proud to represent A&K in Bredor, and I'd like to thank them for my opportunity. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Audrey Bloor, and I'd like to thank my sponsor, Needs Convenience, Scotchtown. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melissa Canna, and I'm very proud and honored to be representing the community of River Ryan. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow contestants and honorable judges. My name is Delynn Gosby, and I would like to thank Cox Heath Recreation Association for sponsoring me during the pageant. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shuana Bizen, and I would like to thank my sponsor, Ross's SO Center, Waterford. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Myra Gillis, and I'd like to thank my sponsor, the Marion Bridge Community Council. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lila Ty, and I'd like to thank my sponsor, Jack Duggan's Bar and Lounge in New Waterford. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Janice McNeil, and I'm pleased to represent District 6. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank Steve and Heather Fraser for sponsoring me. I am proud to be Miss Dairy Queen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jill Gillis, and I'm very proud to be representing McDonald's in North Sydney.
And there we have all of our contestants on stage.
14.
All 14.
What do you think, folks?
Aren't they beautiful? One will be crowned Miss Attitudes, 1997. Now the excitement is building, Richards, and we will now have the envelope. Oh, you have that. Let the drums roll as we announce the finalists for Miss Attitudes of 1997.
And you know what, Mark? I know you want me to do this, but I don't want to make any bad friends with these ladies, so I'm going to let you announce them, all right?
Our finalists in random order. We have 7 because of a tie. Vanessa McClellan, Mandy Goodrow-Penny, Jill Gillis, Genevieve Collis, Audrey Bluer, Delane Gosby, and our 7th finalist is Lila Ty. Ladies and gentlemen, our 7 finalists. So the judges certainly did have a difficult time, Richard.
Yes, indeed.
Now, Richard, our finalists will be giving a speech of their own choice. Okay, an impromptu question.
Is this, take the bowl here?
Yes, you have the bowl, the magic bowl with all the questions.
Where it says here they'll be of their own choice. I think we'll call the first one up first.
He mumbles to himself like that all the time.
Vanessa McClellan, would you come to the mic, please? Yes.
Hi, welcome ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, and sponsors and guests. Tonight I would like to talk about friendship and how much it means to me. Attitudes 97 had finally become a reality to me in the middle of May when I met with Jack Compton. That's when all the normal anxieties arose. What to wear, what was my talent going to be, who's going in it, do I know them, and do we get along? My anxieties are soon put to rest on Sunday, May 18th, when we all met at the Sydney Inn. In about a half an hour, everybody was laughing and joking and carrying on, just like old times. It seemed like there was no time to lose. Everybody came from different schools, different ages, and different areas of Cape Breton, but that was so trivial. Our bond only strengthened when we had our dance recital. At this time, I would like to thank Marie Nugent. She's fantastic for putting together such a spectacular dance recital in such a short time. And I know it must have been really hard for her to work around everyone's busy schedules, and as well as trying to keep things rolling when you have 14 girls together in one area. When one of the girls couldn't get her dance step down, everybody would chip in and help her until she got her dance step down pat. This reminded me of what William Hazlitt once said: "There are no guidelines to friendship. You must let it be. You cannot force it, just like love." I would like to say to the girls right now how much I appreciated each and every one of them. Everyone had something unique to contribute to such a wonderful night. This reminded me of what William Wendell Holmes once said: "Fame is like a scentless flower with gaudy crown of gold, but friendship is the bright breathing rose with sweets in every fold." At this time, I would like all the contestants to come together and have one final group hug to show the strength of our friendship. Thank you.
Yeah. The next finalist is Mandy Gaudreau Penny.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow contestants, and honorable judges. The topic I have chosen to speak about tonight is my father. My father has been with me since I was born. Have you ever heard the saying, Daddy's little girl? Well, that's me. We've done everything together. When I was going into grade 7, my mom had to move to Ingonish to work. She'd only be home on the weekends. My father and I had to learn to clean, cook for ourselves, and do our own laundry, which was quite difficult, I know that for sure. We used to go to hockey games together all the time. It was the most fun I've ever had. It was the best 3 years of my whole life. When my mom came home, the bond between me and my father changed a lot. I bonded with my mother more. But now I just like to tell my father how much I love him, and I will always have a strong bond with you. Thank you.
And the next finalist is Jill Gillis.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow contestants, and honorable judges. The topic that I've chosen to speak with you all upon this evening is friendship. You see, I'm a very lucky girl because I know what it's like to always have someone there for me, to tell my deepest secrets to, and to share embarrassing moments to, even to say things that might even get me in trouble with my mom. Friendship is a very remarkable gift. Over my years of life, I've met many friends, which I cherish very much. I have 8 friends in particular who have made my life what it is today. If I go on to vacation and I meet people there, then I try to get their address so that I can become good pen pals with them until I can see them once again. In my school, it's like changing the channel on TV. If you look one way, there's friends comforting each other, maybe over a loss of a boyfriend or girlfriend. And if you look another way, there's people laughing so hard they can't catch their breath and their face is bright red. Friends to me are very important, especially in your teenage years, because things seem a lot more complicated then. You're trying to figure out who you are and what you want to be, and you need friends to help you decide about things like this. They help you get through tough times. They're always there by your side. They never let you down. The good ones never let you down. I've met many friends over my days, and you can always tell which ones are going to be your better friends because they never leave you when times get tough or never say anything bad about you, and they're always there for you. Friends show they care just by being there. Thank you.
Our next finalist is Genevieve Collis.
Did you ever have the chance to walk down the street that the Romans first built, or sit on the ground that the Vikings first discovered? I have. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, and fellow contestants. The topic I have chosen to speak about tonight is my experiences with travel.
My traveling all started with my dancing career. Never in a million years did I think that a hobby would be able to take me to the far corners of the world. We started traveling in Cape Breton and then expanded our horizons to the mainland, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. A lot of teenagers believe that Cape Breton is the most boring place on earth, but it's not. There are so many hidden coves and villages that are just exploding with excitement, culture, and heritage. Scotland and England have a lot to offer. Walking into the torture chamber at Warwick Castle really gives you appreciation for our justice system. Walk the walls of York, which the Vikings first discovered, or along Hadrian's Wall, which was the limit of the Roman Empire. Canada also has a lot to offer as well. Drive along the eastern provinces like Quebec, and you'll see a beautiful tiny church about every 5 miles. The major cities like Montreal and Toronto are the complete opposite of the beautiful Okanagan Valley and the quiet pace of Kelowna, BC. Yes, Scotland has the beautiful lochs and bens or hills, but nothing compares to our beautiful Cape Breton Trail and Margaree Valley. I've walked the path of history and I've toured east to west, but nothing compares to our beautiful Cape Breton here. Thank you.
Our next finalist, Audrey Bluer. I almost made myself a finalist.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow contestants, honorable judges. My name is Audrey Blower, and the topic I've chosen to speak upon this evening is how precious life is to me. The one thing in life that means more to me than life itself is having the experience and understanding how precious life is. I would never underestimate anyone or take anyone or anything for granted. In my 18 years of life, I've seen many people who I really love pass away. And I understand that we shouldn't take anything for granted. Some of the people who become an inspiration to my life would be my parents. My parents have been there for me through everything I went through. They've inspired me into everything that has ever brought joy into my life. One reason I love my parents so much is for bringing me into this world and making me such a happy young girl. Another person who was an inspiration to my life would be my big brother. My big brother has always been there for me through everything. He supports me in everything I do. And one thing I love so much about my brother is that he brought the most beautiful little girl, and she's so smart, into my life. That would be my niece, Barbara Jean. Barbara Jean is my pride and joy. She has made such a difference in my life. Whenever I'm feeling down about something, when she walks in the room and just says my name, she makes me feel so good inside. And last but not least, the most important person in my life would be my boyfriend, Kennedy. I thank God so much for bringing me and him together. He's made my life complete. We've been together for 3.5 years, and no one would ever understand how much I love him. One thing I'd like to say to everybody: if you ever have a chance, don't be embarrassed to hug or tell a loved one how much you care about them, because there may not be another chance. Thank you.
Our next finalist, Delyn Gosby.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow contestants, and honorable judges. My name is Delynn Gosby. I am a grade 12 student at Riverview High School and will be attending Mount Allison University in the fall. I am majoring in music, and that is a topic that I have chosen to speak about tonight. Music education across our country is under attack. Programs are being cut at secondary and elementary levels. People think that courses like math, science, computer, and technology are the courses for the future and are therefore more important. But are they? I don't think so. Music education is very important to me. I've been playing the flute for 8 years now, and it has helped me decide what I wanted to do. I want to be a music teacher. People were telling me, no, you shouldn't go into that field because there's so many cutbacks and everything like this. But finally, the school board came out with a new policy saying that everyone entering high school now has to graduate with either a fine arts or a music credit. Music, I think, helps science. It helps children with visualization, with discipline, and dedication. Try to imagine, if you can, life without music. A movie soundtrack? No. Not being able to dance? This pageant? This island without its music. The next time someone tells you that money is tight and programs have to be cut, remind them that music is not a frill, it's an essential. In conclusion, I would like to thank everyone for their attention. Thank you.